The day has finally come, the long-awaited 2025 LEGO Room Tour. Make sure you stay till the end of the video as we will do a POV train ride around the LEGO City. In our end-of-year LEGO room tours, we like to kind of give you the overall of the LEGO City, some of the improvements we've made this year, and then a quick peek behind the curtain checking out the rest of the LEGO room you don't see too often in our LEGO City updates and other LEGO vlogs and everything. This is the third time we've made a room tour video, so make sure you check out 2024 and 2023 down below to see the progress we've made over the years. It's always crazy looking back on those videos and seeing how much things have changed or how much some things haven't changed in that amount of time. The LEGO room is located in like our extra room in our home here, so we've got a nice little space, but it also doubles as a guest room when folks come over, so they get a very nice LEGO VIP experience when that happens. We've got our Old Mountain Bricks wooden statue minifigure right there. We've got our LEGO stickers and passport. And this is where the magic happens for most of our videos when we do reviews or other type of filming. So just right here at this little rolling desk. We've got our microphone, a nice record player that we like to listen to when we're building some sets. And new and improved over in this corner is we've put some sets on display instead of having a lot of things stacked on top of each other like you might have seen in some other updates there. But we've got a number of sets like the Galaxy Explorer and a few other space type things. The Family Tree, Sesame Street, the Adventures sets, Everyone is Awesome, the Bookshelf set, the Grand Opening set back there, the Eternals on the shelf there, still kicking around. And then we've got a number of Star Wars sets right up top here, of course, for the 2025 end-of-year room tour. This section continues to really improve here in order to have some more displayability for sets, because not everything can go in the LEGO City. So it's been an important thing to try and make more room for that, and we hope to continue to be able to do that this year by adding a little bit more shelving in order to build bigger sets like Rivendell and things like that to have a place to put it somewhere in our LEGO room. Maybe we'll get rid of this chair and a few things behind it. There is a window over there that we need to kind of properly block up. I think I said that last year, but that is definitely on the list this year as well. Underneath the LEGO City, that is our main storage here. So we've got parts that we use for our city along with other miscellaneous sets. You can see in a big LEGO bag down there, some Exiles from the city, and then two more LEGO sorting things there. So we keep all our smalls right over here, and then a lot of the big pieces like 2x4 tile and things like that, or when we go and pick up used bricks for like Mills plating, we kind of keep it all right in there. Of course, if you've seen any of our other LEGO City updates, sometimes we'll do an update underneath the LEGO City table. But this thing is chock full of sets we plan to build next year, like the Disney Castle and a ton of modular buildings. You can see the haunted house back there, the police station, the bookshop, Rivendell, the treehouse, all kinds of fun things we plan to add into our LEGO room for 2026. So make sure you subscribe to Old Mountain Bricks so you don't miss some of those new sets coming your way in 2026. It's not often we're able to get the full LEGO City in one shot here, so this is kind of our best attempt in order to do that. So it's nice to be able to kind of see the whole thing from this angle, because I think sometimes video and pictures don't do it justice how big this LEGO City has gotten over the last couple of years. But it's always really fun to see. We'll start over here in the LEGO beach area. We've had some pretty decent improvements there by adding extra stories and buildings such as the Snack Shack, the Lilo and Stitch house, and of course one of the greatest sets of all time, the Old Fishing Store, which I think just really brings this area together and is a great looking set. Right behind there is the nature area. It's going to be one of our big improvement areas hopefully next year when you look back at this video, that we're going to try and improve this a good bit. But we've added a lot to it with extra campers and a few other sets there. So I'd say at least 3 or 4 extra campers have come in this year. And then on, of course, to the main bread and butter of any LEGO City, the modular buildings. And we have added a number of them this year and moved a few things around, added a ton of new minifigures throughout the area. The streets are crowded. That's for sure. We've also added a number of new vehicles, such as like the Mystery Machine right up front there. We'll take you down each street in just a moment as well. But we've also added a number of modular buildings into the LEGO City. Not a huge expansion this year, but a number of decent ones. We're also going to do a number of point of view shots throughout this video here today, just to kind of give you a sense of some of the details we have added in, like Alfred on the beach there. We've got Batman and Robin with the shark repellent battling off a shark, and tons of other stories similar to that throughout the city. So it's just always fun to kind of see and get in there in order to do some of that. Sometimes I'll kind of talk over it, and other times we'll do a little bit of music, just so you can kind of take in all the sights and sounds. But it's always really fun to be able to see some of these angles in the LEGO City that you maybe don't get to see too often. You've got Jack Sparrow and Bro Thor just sitting there having a nice drink on the dock by the LEGO City beach, and then transition into like some of the woods with Groot and a little lumberjack right next to them there, so you know they're going to have a good time. We've also got Town Hall right up front and our town square. That is my sig fig right up front there, greeting everyone and welcome them into the LEGO City. We've got a nice statue right up front with some flowers. And of course, Town Hall, or as we call it, Craggle Town Hall. Check out that video from when we picked it up, that it was glued together. But as always, we have our mayor of the LEGO City. This is President Mayor Business, who runs the city, with the ominous past mayor looking behind them in the window. But up top there, we've got a nice little cardinal sitting at the very top of our city with some of our other exclusive minifigures from when we went to San Diego Comic-Con. Throughout our city, you'll see a number of billboards that display some of the exclusive collectibles from San Diego Comic-Con, like this year's right on top of Craggle Town Hall, right there. But out front, we've got a nice police meeting and a few other minifigures right up here. And I always love the front of the city. As I always say, it's the face of your LEGO City, so it's always important that that looks nice. And we spent a lot of detail on that this year, adding more plants and vegetation right up front in order to make it presentable. We've redone a number of minifigures this year to try and add a little bit more stories. One of my favorite minifigures we picked up this year was Lobster Loving Batman, right up there just looking over the city, not contributing to our superhero district, which is again my other favorite part of the city. I have a lot of favorites in the city. But we have a ton of stories right over here with folks like Thanos and Scarlet Witch battling, a number of multiverse characters all throughout. We've got the Ghostbusters, a ton of Spider-Man over here right next to the new location for the Daily Bugle, with all kinds of action happening there. Another thing we plan to add hopefully in the coming year or so is maybe a little bit more light in the city, especially this section gets a little dark. But you can see Esheram right in there. We've got the Toy Story folks down there. We've got the Batman Tumbler and all kinds of fun going down this street over there. And we've got the Fantastic Four right up front, and Galactus, of course. This road is what we consider Main Street of the LEGO City, but we've got a ton of fun stories going on down here as well. Of course, you have to look at the LEGO City from all angles in order to see all the fun Easter eggs hidden within here, such as the Adventurer's Balloon, the flying car right over here. We've got the old school DeLorean right there as well. But we'll make our way down this road here. But here's another angle of the up-and-coming section of the city. We're planning on filling this section in with modular buildings pretty soon here, along with a lot of our superhero folks back here, like the X-Man Mansion. We've got our pseudo-Avengers building back there, as well as the Avengers Tower, of course, right up front. So we've got all kinds of fun. And our construction crew that's hard at work preparing it for the next expansion. But a few highlights: we've added the Grand Emporium, we've added the Brick Cross train station back there, the X-Man Mansion, we've moved the Daily Bugle, and I believe we added the Brick Bank. I'm not 100% sure, but I know we added the fishing store, the Lilo and Stitch Beach House, and a ton of other vehicles, sets, minifigures, and buildable characters like Galactus here, and added all kinds of vegetation and details throughout our city, little animals, extra minifigures, and those stories. Added more boats and folks to the beach area in order to make things even more detailed here. So, in order to make things even more detailed. But I think our LEGO City has made a ton of progress this year, and it's always fun to share all of that progress here with you as we continue to grow and create a community here at Old Mountain Bricks. So it means a lot to me, and I appreciate everyone who watches our videos, leaves comments, leaves likes, becomes a member of the channel, etc. It all means a lot to us here at Old Mountain Bricks. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing, as we've got a lot of great content coming for you in 2026. But now, on to the train ride. There we go. Now the LEGO City train is flying through the city here. So always fun to have that up and going. But I think that will do it for today. Make sure you leave a like on the way out. Comment down below what you think of our LEGO room tour here for the end of 2025. Like I said, a ton of great stuff coming your way here from Old Mountain Bricks in 2026. So please consider subscribing, as it really helps us out as we continue to reach our goals here and add even more great content and videos for you. Make sure you check out our top 10 LEGO sets of the year and all of our other content I'll link down below. And until next year, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.